Throughout its history, the Spanish Church of Winnipeg has been witness of God's glory in the midst of its difficulties. In September of 1990, Marcos Stulzer and his family arrived in Winnipeg from Nicaragua, where they found the Henderson Highway Seventh-day Adventist Church.
We were members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and we came and we didn't speak any English. And I went to Henderson, and it was very frustrating for me not to participate in the Sabbath school because I didn't speak any English. So the next year I decided, with a few members that were already there, Spanish members, I decided that why we don't start our own Sabbath school in Spanish.
A year later, in 1991, the idea became a reality. These families actually started to meet together at their homes in order to grow together in Christ. These meetings continued for several years, and after the arrival of Reina Cifuentes, our current elder, a new dream arose: the first Spanish church in Manitoba and Saskatchewan.
And it was due to newcomers who did not understand English. So then we wanted them to understand and to be able to communicate and to be able to go home already happy with the message from the day. So we talked to Pastor Potts, and he was very, very supportive. And we started to meet first in the basement of Henderson Highway Church. We met there, started once a month first, then it was good, it was nice, and then we did it twice a month, and later on we were able to meet down there every week.
Through hardships, God's presence was always there with His people. And almost 10 years after the initial dream, in 2006, the dream became a reality. The Spanish Church was officially established and was given the name Nueva Esperanza. New families like the Lavis, the Dickies, and the Scorsias, among others, became part of the church and remain loyal to this very day. However, the journey of Nueva Esperanza as a church was just beginning. The church struggled to find a place that they could call home.
We found another place, another church, and we went there. We stayed there for a couple years, and from there we had to move as well to another. So we were from place to place, and we were from one church to another, renting these places, and finally we were able to rent the gym.
The Red River Valley Junior Academy became the home of Nueva Esperanza for several years.
This is the gym where we used to be, and we had chairs all over this place. This is where we were having our services, and the Lord was good to us because we at least had a roof, and we had a place where to worship and where to be together.
Not having a permanent home meant depending on others to hold our services and activities.
This dependency intensified the longing to find a permanent home to worship in. We finally found a building for sale, which was previously used to host parties in. But the truth of the matter was that we didn't have enough funds to either buy it or to transform it. In 2014, almost 24 years since the first Spanish meetings, and after delicate decision-making from the church, led by our current pastor, Elmer Manzanares, God gave us a place that we could finally call home.
Oh, it feels wonderful. Since the time that I found that we're gonna have our own place, I feel so excited about it because I was wondering how it will be and what we're gonna do in it, and it just feels nice. And it's because also I like, when I saw the place for the first time, actually I kind of a little bit disappointed because it was so dirty and didn't look good, and I thought it's gonna take us forever to fix the place, and so many things to really fix was way too much out of my my thoughts, they were just, oh my God, this was like a nightmare. But then eventually the brothers and sisters and everybody start helping little by little. And you know what, it's delicious knowing that we have a place to stay. Nobody's gonna take us out of here, and we can stay as long as we want. We can have our meetings, we can make our potlucks, we can make any kind of reunion. The young people can be here, and it's like real like home. I really, really love to have this place.
However, new opportunities are always followed by new challenges. An enormous amount of time, money, and energy had to be spent in order to make our building a hospitable and worthy place of worship.
This building is like a Pandora box. Every door we open is like full of repairs to do, but it's nice, it's beautiful, because we all can be together and we all now worship in a place that we call our own home, after being on so many other places, always longing for a place to call home. And now we have our own building, and I think God blessed us with this.
The financial needs still continue to be a challenge today.
Aquí actualmente se necesitan hacer muchas cosas, ¿no? Como reparar el piso acá del basement, las paredes que, como ustedes ven aquí, están todavía le falta. Afuera, en toda la parte exterior ¿cómo se llama? de la iglesia, todo lo que es el estaco se está cayendo por pedazos, ¿no? Y eso porque no ha tenido un buen drenaje del techo, ¿no? Ha tenido que drenar el agua que viene de la lluvia, ¿no? Hay que volver a contratar a una compañía que haga todo el estaco y también el roof.
Due to the lack of resources, we haven't even been able to renovate the attached apartment.
We have dreams about turning this apartment into a functional space for, let's say, an office, or 2 offices, or a library. But unfortunately, in its current state, we can't use it. There's the repairs to be done everywhere. There's no lighting, there's nothing that we can really use in here. In this room, we imagined bookshelves along this wall, and a desk along this wall. Unfortunately, given our economic situation, we may be forced to rent this apartment out in order to cover costs of the main building. While these renovations are very important to us and are a necessity, this is not the main reason why we're reaching out to you.
When we look at the very end of the book of Matthew, we see that God is explicitly asking us to go and baptize people. This is something we would love to do, but in order to do that, we need a baptistry. And this is in fact our main priority, to get a baptistry and to do the will of the Lord.
On behalf of the Nueva Esperanza Church, I want to thank you for your love and offerings. We recognize that we are one church in many locations. This is your church. Next time you are in the area, come and visit us. It will be a joy to have you in our area. Gracias.